Welcome to Redhound Football. This is Redhound Football brought to you by Redhound Productions. We're at Campbell Field for the season finale. Tonight, I'm Randy McCard along with Josh, my son, and on the camera as always, Jason Snell. And it is senior night. And tonight the Redhounds will entertain Lexington Christian. And this should be a good ball game tonight. Josh has done a lot of homework here today and got quite an impressive stat sheet put together for us, so we're well informed. And Josh, big game because it's senior night, but also some ramifications on the playoffs.
Yeah, we've been informed. We have to win tonight to get home field advantage. So, some other teams might be in the situation tonight playing in the area that they've already got their district and everything tied up, and they might be able to go off some rest. We was talking to Jason. He's talking about Fort Highlands yesterday. They lost, and their coach said they rested a bunch of their star players, saving them for the playoffs. Corbin don't have that option tonight. We want to get the home field advantage, so we're going to go at it full force. Lexington Christian, they've really become sort of a rival the past several years. This is the 6th meeting all time, 6th time in 6 years. Corbin leads that series 3-2. Of course, we lost last year to LCA 41-21. State championship for the Eagles last year. 3 years before that, Corbin won 48-34 in 08, 47-21 in 07, 20-7 in 06. And my senior year, we lost the inaugural game against this team in Lexington, 42-30. Should be a great game tonight. You heard the scores. A lot of shootouts in this little series we got going on with Lexington Christian.
Yeah, it should be a great game here tonight. Redhounds, of course, coming off that good performance last week at Middlesboro, winning the district championship, and I believe that was 10th in a row for the Redhounds.
Correct.
And undefeated, decade of dominance in district play for the Redhounds. 10 years of being undefeated in the district. Of course, we've played in different districts, and so that was a big game up there at Middlesboro. A game we saw several unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against the Yellow Jackets. They played sort of rough and dirty, and we're seeing quite an impressive run up there by Brady Foley. He had a good performance last week up there, and we'll need that tonight from him and the other half of that dangerous duo, Matthew Taylor.
Yeah, they've been wonderful. These past 3 games that they've played in have been great. Looking back all the way to Hazard through Middlesboro, take out that Knox County Central game, playing Leslie County, Middlesboro, and Hazard. Taylor's had 356 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns total. Foley, 310 and 3 touchdowns. Big key to tonight's game, I believe. This Lexington Christian team is very vulnerable to the run. They've given up 1,286 rushing yards on the year, and the Redhounds have just been piling up the stats. We're over 1,500 yards rushing on the season now.
Well, the captains are out at midfield for the coin toss. As usual, we have Matthew Taylor, Brady Foley,
Nick Howington,
Saxon Okuma, and Howington.
We got the other seniors back there behind them as well tonight. Number 4, Josh Kopic. Number 12, Roman Mitchell. Number 3 is Wes Tipton. And number 42, that's not 42, Alex Wynn, number 32.
And that is the senior class standing back there. I think we counted 6 seniors, Josh. Is that right?
Something we're really going to have to look for tonight to stop the quarterback from LCA, number 13, Scout McCamey. This quarterback, 616 rushing yards on the year, 1,323 passing with 22 total touchdowns. The Redhounds are going to have to play great pass defense and contain. You cannot give this guy room to run 600 yards rushing from a quarterback. That's impressive.
Yeah.
And Christian as well comes in this game. We've both got records of 7-2 district champions.
So Christian wins the toss. They defer to the second half, and the Redhounds, I believe, will receive. So big game.
Huge game.
Expect good performance here tonight from the Redhounds. I believe they'll bring their A game tonight. Well, we'll start out as the Redhounds are gathered down to our left, getting ready to come through the spirit line. 8th grade Redhounds have earned themselves a trip back to Lexington Catholic and the state semifinals. They'll play Caldwell County tomorrow. Of course, the 8th grade Redhounds are the defending state champions, winning the 7th grade state title last year. The Redhounds take the field, and here comes from our right, Lexington Christian. Well, Jason made the comment, said they don't have a lot of players, but they're a Class A, right? Single A?
Yeah, they are single A.
And, of course, the Redhounds a double A school.
Something I'd like to point out. This team played their first varsity game in the year 2000. Did not play a full schedule until 2001. They finished 8-3 in 2003 and have had winning seasons ever since there. State runner-up in 2007, state champions 14-1 last year.
Yeah.
They absolutely derailed Mayfield. I believe it was 55-19. This is a good group out here we're going to have to face tonight. It's a great test to get into the playoffs. I think it's really good that we have implications on the line to get that home field advantage, but then to actually have a good team to face the last week of the regular season. Really great scheduling by the coaches.
Don't they have a new coach this season?
I believe they did. I saw something online.
I don't
Let's
know
see here.
the head coach. The former head coach is from Whitley County. I believe it was Raines. And, when he left, I know early in the season people were talking, they were saying, well, LCA would be down. And it is Ray Graham is the head coach this year. So I think, they've proven that they've got their program built on a solid foundation as they've turned in so far another good season. So
yeah, it's really wonderful to think that this team didn't have a program in 2000, and they've already played in 2 state championships. Isn't that
quite
something
impressive.
everyone could dream of happening?
Quite impressive. So they're about to kick. He moves on the ball, and we're underway. He boots it deep. And that's Matthew Taylor at the goal line, and he
Touchback.
mishandles it. It goes into the end zone for the touchback. So the Redhounds will go to work 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. So once again, we're at Campbell Field. It is senior night. The Redhounds with a 7-2 mark. Be a great season if they could finish out 8-2 and have home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
And, of course, we'll talk some through the game. I mean, I think going into the season, if you had told me that the Redhounds would be 7-2 coming into this game, I'd have been very excited about that because you have so much youth and inexperience, and I just really felt like this might be a year where we was a little bit in a rebuilding mode.
Yep.
Oh, bad snap.
That could be a safety.
And that is going to be in the end zone
the safety.
for the safety, and a poor start for the Redhounds. First play of the game goes for a safety. Not a way to start.
Well, what you was talking about, and I agreed with you. We were really unsure about this team, and a lot of that goes back to, we've talked about it every week. I know we have the line.
Yeah.
We have such a young line, but they've really proved themselves this past several weeks. We've had some slow starts, but offensively we've been able to move the ball when we needed to. And a lot of people are like, well, no, Corbin starts too slow. They can't beat this team. They can't beat that team. We have won games, though.
Yeah.
Even the game that we lost that we should have won, which I believe was Hazard. I think we had that game and should have won it. We didn't start slow in that game. The first quarter was kind of sluggish, but we lost that one in the very latter stage of that game. We held the lead all the way into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And I really believe that was just their, that team was much, would you say they had more experience.
Right, and it was a home game. It was a road game for us. Of course, Hazard, one of the 2 losses that we've had, and they're still undefeated playing Clay County tonight. And
that's a big game.
Boyle
over
County
in Manchester.
9-0 playing Christian County tonight. They're the other team that defeated us. So, and Boyle County's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And that's a larger school. I mean, we don't need to elaborate on that no more. So losing to them was not a big surprise.
There's not many teams in the state that can say their only losses are to undefeated teams.
Not on the 10th week of the season.
There are not that many undefeated teams left.
That's right.
Bull County, I believe there's one other team undefeated in 5A with them.
Saxon Okuma moving on the ball at the 20 and booting it deep. Drives him back inside the 20. About the 15 is where he turns. And he's out 30, 35, watch out. And he's got some burners.
Get him topic.
And he will be knocked out of bounds. Good return. And so LCA gets excellent field position, and I believe they said a flag was thrown. And it's going against Lexington Christian, LCA. I believe it was a hold. He signaled rather quickly, so I may be wrong about that, but I believe it was a hold.
Yeah, and it looks like it was really about where he fielded the ball.
I heard somebody over here to my left say blocking the back.
He should give us another signal. Whether they will or yeah, blocking the back.
Blocking the back.
So that was up here in the 50, but that's a 15-yard penalty. So that really hurts their field position. They were out across the 50-yard line.
Now they're on the 28-yard line, 1st and 10, and I expect this is what we'll see most of the night. The field spread and has one back flanking him, working out of the shotgun, and look, ball's on the ground.
They're saying 2nd down.
LCA will have it as he fell on the ball.
Sloppy start for both teams.
Yeah, that's maybe it's the cold weather.
Yeah, that's a fumble on the first snap for both teams.
So 11:22, we're just underway. The Redhounds received the kickoff. It was a touchback at the 20. The snap went into the end zone for a safety. And LCA now with their second play from scrimmage. And there's the snap. He's dropping back and getting a little pressure now. He hits a man wide open at 25-30, up to the 40. He's driven out of bounds by, I believe, number 19, Brady Foley.
Saw a new number out there we've not seen starting this year, number 22, Derek Mahan. I'd say he's in for Matthew Jewell.
Yeah.
You know, he hurt his hand or wrist in the Leslie County game and had surgery this past week, so he's not playing tonight.
He did play last week.
Yep.
With the club, as we referred to it. But that's good for a first down. So LCA 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Snap. And throwing, and he's got a man again. And another first down. So the Redhounds are going to have to defend this pass.
That's number 21, Christian Fielding. 167 yards and 3 touchdowns on the year. They got a lot of weapons because, I mean, this guy's thrown for over 1,600 yards. Mm-hmm. He's passed for 17 touchdowns. Number 16, Chad Snyder's going to be the guy to watch. 32 receptions, 622 yards, and 8 touchdowns.
That's him here on our near side. There's a snap. This time it's a handoff, and he's stopped right there.
Saxon Okumi. You see Big Nick Howington trying to tug that ball out of there. I like that. We've seen that a lot lately. Middlesboro really woke us up on holding on to the ball and taking it from people.
Yeah, they were really trying to strip us. Second down and 11 as they lose a yard. Ball on the 48.
They got their snapper and placeholder practicing back here.
Snap, he's rolling right. He's getting pressure. Throws complete. Hits him at about the 34. And again, they're just moving the chains. And right now, doing it very easily.
Yeah, the Redhounds are looking really susceptible to the pass right now. Their running plays haven't went anywhere, but every time they're throwing the ball, they're getting 10, 15 yards, and that's not good. To start a game off in reverse the way we are right now. 2-0, 9:55 on the clock, first quarter. Lexington Christian's got the lead.
There's a snap. He's looking, throwing, and he's got him wide open.
Oh, picked off.
Intercepted. Number 4, Josh Corbin. Or excuse me, number 3.
No.
Who was it? The ball's loose.
Josh. Yeah, it was Josh Corbin. Number 3, Wes Tipton came up blocking at the end. Wow, I thought he had got his receiver. I thought he had drilled it into his chest. And
wow, I did too.
Great jump on the play by Copic.
But Copic read that one, and he just stepped right in front of it, took it away. So big defensive play by Copic and the Redhounds. And that killed the drive. And the Redhounds go to work now, 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 9:42 mark of the first quarter. Josh Jewell split out here to the near side, our near side. Out of the shotgun. This time, good snap, and maybe a yard. It's Brady Foley, number 19 on the carry for the Redhounds. Ty Cobb going at the quarterback position.
That's there by number 55, Josh West, and number 60, James Stone. Each one, second down and 9 from the 46-yard line.
Second down and 9 play now at the 9:14 mark. That's Taylor, and I believe that's Mitchell over there to the left side.
Yeah, it is.
Foley, he comes in motion. That's Mitchell. Foley flanking Cobb. He's dropping back to pass, and he's getting pressure. And he better do something with it. Now he throws, and it's going to be intercepted. Well, poor decision.
He called it out of bounds. He said he was out of bounds.
Wow.
Yeah, he bobbled it. If he would have held on to it initially, he had it, and he did bobble it. The ref was right there. I'm going to say it's probably a pretty good call because you have to have possession before you step out of bounds.
Well, that sort of thing right there we've noticed at different levels here with the Redhounds recently. Sometimes they like to hold on to that ball a little too long.
Yeah,
and then he tried to force it.
Cobb's not the guy that usually is going to throw that. He's got 518 yards on 39 completions at 60% for 7 touchdowns and only 1 pick on the year. We've really not seen him get himself in trouble that much. Usually pretty good with getting rid of the ball or tucking it and running.
He's looking to throw, and he's got Mitchell, and he's out to the 30. Short gainer. Brings up 4th down now for the Redhounds and a punting situation. So Redhounds are unable to capitalize on the interception, and they'll turn it over on downs here, or they'll be punting, on 4th down. 8:15 mark, 2-0 LCA on a safety. Number 26, Matthew Taylor, standing at the 37-yard line, awaiting the snap. There's the snap, and he will punt. And it hits and takes a good Corbin bounce. And
he touched the ball.
And that may be Redhounds football.
Corbin ball.
Redhound football. Big play by the Redhounds.
Down at the 7-yard line.
Decision by the LCA deep man there, Josh. I mean, when that ball hits and it starts bouncing and you've got red jerseys, 3 or 4 of them around you, you stay away from that football.
The thing about that bounce, too, the way Matthew Taylor, Corey's his younger brother, the way Matthew kicks the ball, it sort of tomahawks when it hits the ground.
Yeah.
It's not the traditional what you see in college or NFL where it is sort of bounce and thud up. It's tomahawking, and he was sort of running to the side trying to get that. Just took his eyes off the ball. And that's one of the mistakes we talk about. You cannot make in a game like this.
First and goal from the 7, and that is Matthew Taylor driving off right tackle. Yeah, that's a dangerous punt to try and field. If you don't catch it, you better stay away from it.
Yeah, that
brings up 2nd down, ball on the 3 as that last play went for 4 yards. The snap.
It's Brady. Touchdown.
Into the end zone.
Touchdown Redhounds. He got the ball and he submarined and just shot himself through that line where nobody could stop him.
Brady Foley with the 3-yard touchdown run, and the Redhounds are up 6-2. Well, what a quick turn of events that the Redhounds now find themselves up 6-2. When just moments ago LCA was driving down the field,
looking to go up by 2 possessions.
Hit the end zone and take a big lead here.
33 Okuma. It's up.
He is.
Money.
7-2. Redhounds at the 7:14 mark of the first quarter. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the kick. All right, we're back. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Randy McCard, Josh, and Jason Snell at Campbell Field for senior night. Redhounds up 7-2 now on LCA. Josh Kopic pick set that up as the Redhounds. Well, I'm sorry, it didn't.
Well,
the Redhounds.
it kind of did.
It kind of did, yeah. Redhounds had punted, though. Matthew Taylor punt that was touched inadvertently by LCA.
Wow, that's going nowhere. They did a reverse.
Man. They eat that up, didn't they?
Yeah. But like you were saying, They fumbled. They muffed the punt. He just didn't return the punt, and the Redhounds recovered at the 7. And 2 plays later, we hit pay dirt.
Brady Foley going in from 3 yards out.
Redhounds are going for their 5th win in a row tonight, coming in riding a 4-game winning streak where we have outscored our opponents 181-26.
That's pretty impressive.
We have had some weak opponents, but anytime you outscore somebody by almost 160 points over 4 games, that's really impressive.
It is impressive. Well, Redhounds got to work on defense now. 1st and 10, ball on the 16 for LCA. And there's a snap.
Nothing.
Number 24, Clay Mossberger with
Nothing going. Who's that number 61 for the Redhounds?
and number 61,
Grant
Grigsby. The Eagles are coming in on a 3-game winning streak. They've outscored their opponents 127-46. And that's a lot of district for Corbin and Christian. That's really impressive, where you just dominate your district. And these are teams that see you every year.
Yeah.
And they just don't have a game plan to stop these teams. And that's impressive from both sides.
He's throwing. He's got a man down here. And it's complete.
Hunter Grubb on the coverage. He was just beat. The guy just had speed on him.
Yep.
Hunter made the good clean tackle at the end, but the man just had to step on
it.
it.
All over.
Yep.
And the Eagles again driving.
Looking back to catch that ball, held him up just enough for Grubb to be able to make the tackle. They've got a lot of passing yards in this first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
And they've only got 2 on the board so far.
Snap. He's rolling. He's going to run. And
that's what we talked about before the game. You got to defend the pass well. We just saw that big play they just had. You've got to have contained, though. You cannot let the passing game get into your head and be trying to sack this quarterback, because as soon as you go inside and flush him, he's going to make it to the outside and pick up some yardage.
6:09 mark. 2nd and 3, ball on the 31 now for the Eagles. There's a snap.
He's big.
Oh,
Fresh.
my.
Wow.
That's complete. Downside the 5. I saw 2 Redhounds hit each other back here going for the quarterback. That was one of the oddest things I believe I've ever saw, as they were going in to make the sack and they hit each other.
And neither one of them were close to him. That got down actually to about the 2 or 3. Mitchell Frederick made the touchdown saving tackle, but
so it's going to be 1st and goal, ball on the 3. Flag.
penalty markers on the field.
probably going to be a delay of game, and it is. No, illegal substitution, excuse me. It's hard to see what they're doing with their arms when they got their backs towards you.
Yeah. Illegal substitution against the Eagles, so that will back them up.
From the 8-yard line.
5 yards, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
See all the linemen down there looking at their quarterback wrist. A lot of teams run the no huddle and just sort of yelling numbers and colors and stuff. Just look at their wrist and get the play.
1st and goal from the 8. He's dropped back looking, throwing. Incomplete. He's 2nd down. Well, one thing that helps you is that field is shortened up now. It's tightened it up a little bit.
Yeah, they're not going to burn you here. A lot easier to cover a guy at 8 yards than it is 80.
Yeah. So, 2nd down play coming up, and we have a whistle on the field. We have a timeout. Timeout LCA. So we'll take the timeout with them at the 5:22 mark of the first quarter. It's Redhound 7 and LCA 2. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. 5:22 on the clock. 2nd and goal from the 8 for LCA. Redhounds up 7-2. Working out a shotgun as always, and looking.
We got pressure,
but
I think he got cut down.
Yeah, I think he's taken down.
Half yard, maybe.
Well, they're spotting him real close there. I thought he was taken down maybe a yard or 2 out, but it was 1st and goal, wasn't it?
It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
3rd and goal.
Yeah.
So there's a snap, and there's a handoff, and that's a touchdown. So that's too easy. at that distance. So LCA goes ahead 8-7.
Chad Hall is a center and a linebacker that just scored the touchdown.
That's the heavy package.
Yeah. Big number 52 in the backfield. They're going to go for two here, try to get up by a field goal.
So he goes under center for this one. Snap, looking.
He's got him. Missed him.
Incomplete.
He was wide open.
Yeah, that should have been a conversion. So it's 8-7. Redhounds trail. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with the kick in just a moment. All right, back to action on Redhound football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. 4:48 on the clock here in the first quarter. It's 8-7. Redhounds trail, and they kick away. Taylor drops it. It's 5. Picks it up. 10, 15, 20, 25. Still on his feet.
Got some blocks.
Wow. Got some blocks and goes out all the way to the 39, 40-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redhounds.
39-yard line.
PA announcer says the 39-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redhounds from there, trailing 8-7. Well, Josh, so far the Redhounds have not been able, defensively, they've not had an answer. Kopic did get the pick to stop the first drive. But other than that, their passing game is on.
Yeah, they're doing whatever they want offensively, passing the ball. And, you know, we've not really had much offense either. See Foley on the carry right there. He's going to get a yard or two.
Very short yardage.
Before that play, Corbin only had a combined 11 yards. We got the touchdown, of course, thanks to the fumble inside the 10-yard line, and we was able to punch it in and convert. But as far as that goes, their defense has stopped us too.
Yeah. So Redhounds really need to find their groove, so to speak, here on offense. That's Kopic, a senior, here to the near side. Snap goes to Taylor. 40, 45, out to the 47-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down for the Redhounds. So it'll bring up a 3rd and short situation for the Redhounds. They need to make the 49. They're sitting on the 47. 3rd and 2 for the Redhounds.
3rd down is a long 2.
Got some blocks there, and once he hit that second level, their linebackers were home. They knew what to expect, and there was plenty of jerseys there to meet him.
There's a snap, and it's Brady Foley off left tackle. And
wow.
nice run.
Wow.
Oh, he loses the ball. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Give him 34 on the carry, and he drops it.
Can ill afford to have those kind of mistakes.
He was, that's something that always scares you about a runner like that. He's so free and loose. When he shifted back to the right, he pumped really hard, and that ball just shot out.
Yeah. Well, big break for LCA because
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we need to pull Cromwell to work the press box.
so big break for LCA.
What a great run.
I really don't know what to say about that.
That's hard to swallow.
So it's 1st and 10 LCA at their own 18. And then you've got their quarterback running wild. He's down to the 30, or maybe across the 30.
Pushed out of bounds by number 26, Matthew Taylor.
Bring up, well, it goes for a 1st down.
Play results in the 1st down out to the 31.
I'm sort of lost still after that fumble.
Yeah, that was.
I'm just sort of replaying that in my head.
crushing. That was a crushing blow.
As good as their offense has been playing, this was really you score, we score scenario. You know, we've got to just answer them as long as we can.
Ooh, incomplete.
Good defense there. Number 2, Mitchell Frederick, and number 22, Derek Mahan. Frederick came over top and made sure he didn't take that ball in for a reception.
Good defense.
Again, that would have been a 20-yard gain if he would have hauled that one in. They're not a 5-7 yard passing team. They're going downfield every time.
Yeah. Yeah, very aggressive.
Yeah.
So second down and 10 for LCA.
For viewers in the area, this reminds me a lot of a Williamsburg offense.
There they go again.
Overthrown. Number 5, Josh Copic,
incomplete.
on the coverage for the Redhounds.
Number 5, Hunter Grubb.
Hunter Grubb, yeah. We've had a lot of games. I should know it by now. Let's see if the Redhounds can hold them here. It's going to be 3rd and 10. First time we've had them in a 3rd and long.
3rd and long, yeah.
The only 3rd down I remember before this was actually down here when it was 3rd and goal a minute ago.
As you said, they're always throwing downfield, so.
Yeah, they've got plenty of plays for this situation.
Snap, and he fires.
Intercepted!
Mitchell Frederick at about the 45-yard line, still on his feet. All the way down near the 20-yard line. Big play.
Wow,
Mitchell
and this
Frederick,
Redhound
number 2.
defense is stepping up early tonight. Not wasting any time. We're in the first quarter still, 2.5 minutes left. 2 interceptions by 2 different Redhounds.
Yeah.
Ball's returned to the 22-yard line, where your Redhounds have it 1st and 10.
Well, the way they, we've not watched them play, but, just as a casual fan, I would be sitting here thinking, boy, they just, they're sort of confident that they can just throw that ball anywhere they want.
Almost careless, ain't it? Is that Foley?
And
Number 19, Brady Foley.
Brady Foley.
With the carry brought down by number 5, Austin Raines. And number 51, Farrell.
He's second down in about 3. Picked up about 7 on that carry. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Second down and 3 from the 15-yard line.
That was Mitchell Frederick's 5th interception of the year.
Ty Cobb brings him to the line to work out of the eye. Snap. That's Foley. Working the right side. And going to be drugged down, but he's going to have first down yardage.
Number 19, Brady Foley with the carry.
And it should be first and goal, Redhounds. So Redhounds now moving towards the end zone. That's Copic and Fredericks going to the left, and Bailey here to the right. And the handoff goes to Foley.
He got a couple. He got across the 5.
It was first and goal from the 7.
Number 19, Brady Foley.
Bring up second down and goal for the Redhounds.
Neil Whitman. Second down and goal.
Ball on the 5, Jason Snell says.
5.
And he is Eagle Eye. Second and goal from the 5. Bailey again split out to the far side. And Fredericks and Copic here to the near side. And that's Foley driving down towards the end zone. He's going to be short.
19, Brady Foley with the carry.
He's going to be bringing up third down play now.
Right outside the goal line. Brady is turning it on in this first quarter.
Inside the 1.
62 yards rushing so far for Brady Foley in this game. The biggest bunch coming on that 34-yard scamper where he just lost the ball.
Foley with the handoff, and he dives
He's in.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhounds.
Foley's second touchdown of the game.
Brady Foley.
I'm going to breathe a sigh of relief after that drive because
Yeah.
that Lexington Christian offense is scaring me. And to get that stop on another interception and drive down and score, that's a big sigh of relief right there to see the Redhounds get a good possession lead on this game now.
Yeah, we need to get some space between us before.
With this kind of throwing game, we need to be out by at least 14-21 because they got too much throwing power.
Yeah, Jason say we'll feel all right maybe if we get up by 2 or 3 touchdowns, maybe.
It's 13-8. Redhounds on top with 35 seconds left here in the quarter.
Lining up for the 2-point
And
conversion, and there's
All
flags.
kinds of movement down there. And it's going to go against LCA.
Against the Eagles. Penalize half the distance to the goal line.
That's nice of them right there because we're going to have the ball about the 1.5 now. And we're going for 2 here to get up by 7 points for the viewers at home.
So it's going to shortens the field. Ty Cobb turns, hands it off, and into the end zone is Matthew Taylor, number 26, with conversion. So it's 15-8 Redhounds at the 32nd mark of the first quarter. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back with the kick. Back to Redhound football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. 35 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter of play from Campbell Field. It's senior night. The Redhounds with a 7-2 mark, looking to finish this regular season with at 8-2, and a big win here tonight if they can beat LCA. There's
Nice
a
kick.
kick. It's deep. Drives them back to the goal line. He's got a hit of steam.
You see that block?
All the way out to the 25-yard line.
Taken down by number 22, Derek Mahan.
And it'll be 1st and 10 now for LCA.
Met by number 22, Derek Mahan. And number 3, Wes Tipton.
Tipton and Mahan in on the
Yes.
tackle. And Redhounds, Josh, this LCA offense is dangerous, but the Redhounds, much to their credit, as you said, 2 big picks to kill drives here in the first quarter. There's the pass, and big hit there by Josh Kopic, number 4, and a flag.
This is a defensive game where the Redhounds, you're going to give a lot. You're going to give and take, and you're going to give a lot. But the 2 big picks have kept 2 touchdowns off the board, I believe.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's only going to get better for the defense as the game goes on, and they get a better feel of this quarterback and these receivers. An eligible receiver downfield against the Eagles.
LCA with the penalty.
Against the Eagles.
So that backs it up.
5 yards. Will remain first down.
First now and 15, ball on the 20-yard line. 14 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter of play. There's the snap. He's looking. He's throwing incomplete.
You know what I noticed that play? Our pressure looked a lot better. Big Redhound defenders, big number 60 Nick Howington and 56 Cody Hart, they got through there and actually put some pressure on the quarterback that time, and we saw he wasn't perfect right there, just led his receiver a little too far. We're down to 3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. There'll be one more play. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Defender to the near side, number 5 Josh Kopic, number 3 Wes Tipton comes over, and flags on the play. And the Redhounds jump, so offsides against the Redhounds. Give back the 5 yards we just got from the ineligible receiver downfield. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
So all of a sudden it's a laundry party. So we got flags being thrown all over the field. Let's see if we can get a play off here.
Good pressure.
Nice.
Going down, 61.
Grigsby on the sack.
Quarterback, Scout Cavey.
And that will end the first quarter of play.
Down by number 61, Grant Grigsby. Number 12, Roman Mitchell.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was watching the clock. It is the end of the first quarter of play. So at the end of one, it's 15-8. Redhounds on top. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Randy McCard, Josh McCard, and Jason Snell on the camera. For Campbell Field, it's senior night. The Redhounds are up 15-8 as we start this second quarter of play. And it's a 3rd and 10 for LCA. He's looking to throw. He's throwing. And that is a nice defensive play right there. Number 22.
Derek
For
Mahan.
the Redhounds, Derek Mahan.
Wow, good way for the young man to come in and step up. You know, he's not started all year. Come in tonight for the injured Matt Jewell, and that's a big play right there.
That was a big play.
Forces the 4th and 10.
You know, we were just saying off air between quarter, the Redhounds have adjusted their game. I mean, this defense, that series was a lot different than the first series.
Yeah,
or the second.
Once again, I'm impressed by the Redhound defense. Imagine that. It seems like just when somebody's figured us out, we figure something out and get the upper hand.
So a punting situation of all things for LCA from the 10-yard line, and he does get it away, and it hits and bounces, and Brady Foley will field it, but he'll be taken down. Good coverage by the Eagles.
Dangerous fielding there by Foley, but you know what? He's the guy. If he kept up that extra second, he might have broke it.
And he shows no fear.
Nonetheless, great field position for the Redhounds after we've sort of struggled with it the whole first quarter, the passing game. A lot of big plays on defense, the interceptions, the fumble on the punt by LCA, and nice little 15-8 cushion to start our first drive of the second quarter.
11:46. We're just underway now in the second quarter of play. And, boy, this would be huge, wouldn't it, if the Redhounds could put together a drive and
it would be great.
Eat a little clock and put it in the end zone.
Offensively in the first quarter, the Redhounds were led by Brady Foley, 63 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Matthew Taylor added to that 9 yards rushing and a 2-point conversion.
Well, the Redhounds have to burn a timeout as there was a lot of confusion. We'll take the timeout with them, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. There's a snap. Cobb hands it off to Taylor, and he's through the middle. And
good, tough running. He was almost bear crawling up the field.
Yeah, he was. He picks up, what, about 7?
Yeah, about 7 yards. His biggest run of the night.
Second and 3 for the Redhounds. Josh Jewell here to the near side, our side. And that's Fredericks out, split out to the right, out of the eye. Big hit on Matthew Taylor that time. And they'll lose yardage, so it'll bring a 3rd down now.
Third down, 34 to go. That's what the board says.
From the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's wrong. Now they get it 3rd and 6. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that crazy scoreboard. Big play now for the Redhounds. Need to put something together here. Cobb out of the shotgun. That's Fredericks in motion. There's a snap. He's looking. He's throwing. Hits Josh Jewell from 45 and down to the 40. I'm going to start calling him money.
He is.
Number 9, Ty Cobb brought down by number 41, Adam.
We'll call him Little Dollar.
14-yard reception for Josh Jewell.
Nice play there. And he's one that they can go to when they need it. They can count on him.
If they can see him, he can catch it.
That's exactly right. That's the way I feel about it. He splits to the far side this time. Fredericks to the near side, out of the eye. That's Foley. And he's hit about the 38. Short gain.
By number 2, Kelby Hickey, and number 52, Chad Hall.
Bring up 2nd down. We'll say 2nd and 8.
It's getting cold.
It is cold.
And you laughed at me earlier for the 2 pairs of socks, but I've got them on.
Well, I'm quite comfortable.
Toes are kind of cold.
My feet are a little cold, but I'm okay. We need to put that little heater down there around our feet. 2nd down play for the Redhounds. Fredericks in motion. Foley and Taylor flanking Cobb there. He hits him over there. That's Taylor to the 40.
Nothing
Brought
there.
down.
He might have lost a yard.
Yeah, loses yard now. 4th down.
Is that a flag? Yeah, there's a flag on the field.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
See what the call is.
Well, they're thinking about it.
You gonna go against the Redhounds?
Yeah.
What was it?
Personal foul. Dead ball personal foul against the Redhounds. So throw 15 onto the end of that one.
I didn't see it, so I don't know what happened.
5 yards from the final ball.
No, it's a 5-yard penalty.
A 3rd down and 13.
Well, it wasn't a personal foul then.
I don't know.
Once again, it's hard for us to see with
have
the
his back
ref's
to
back
us.
to us. He put his hand up in the air, though, which means dead ball. Maybe it was before the play. Maybe that play just didn't count.
Well, the scoreboard says second down.
They're saying third down. I just saw the official with his hand in the air.
So third down and 15. Cobb.
Good protection.
Good protection. Now he's running and going to be taken down.
He might have got to the line of scrimmage. Well, if nothing else came out of this drive, it ate up some clock. We're now under 9 minutes. 3 minutes for basically a first down and a couple plays. We want to give this LCA offense as little time as possible.
Right. Well, we're at the 8:32 mark. Clock is running. Redhounds are up 15-8 here in the second quarter of play.
Matthew Taylor to punt. LCA's got a man deep down inside the 5-yard line.
And he will punt, and it hits, and he fields it.
Very
and
dangerous to field that.
he's taken down.
Yeah, number
At the
22,
15.
Derek Mahan was the last one in there, and number 8, Taylor Waddle was the first man there.
The freshman quarterback, Taylor Waddle. Well, we're at the 8:14 mark, and Redhounds now go to work on defense, and we need a big stop here. First and 10 on the 15 for the Eagles. Good football game so far.
Yeah, it really is. The Redhounds have met several challenges. The defense made some great plays in the first half. Offense finally woke up, and, now they're fighting back and going to test our defense again here, see how they respond.
That's the thing about this LCA offense.
Interception!
At the 23, 24-yard line. Josh Corbin.
He's got blockers. Breaks one.
And down inside the 20 to about the 18.
Yeah, I hear some people saying block in the back, and I saw it. The officials didn't. But nonetheless, Redhound ball, 18-yard line.
Big play for the Redhounds.
Second interception of the game for Copic.
Wow. Redhounds making things happen on defense.
Three interceptions, and we've played 16 minutes of football.
I was getting ready to say, with this LCA offense, the pressure is on continuously on the defense because they are aggressive, and they're not going to change what they do. Brady Foley's going to be stood up.
He may have squeaked a yard out there. 7:30 mark of the second quarter. Corbin on top, 15-8, hosting LCA.
Josh Jewell down here to the near side, and Cobb's looking his way, hits him at the 15, and he's down to about the 11, isn't he?
Yeah. He is so reliable.
He really is.
I mean, how many drops have we seen by him this year?
I don't know if we saw him drop it. Maybe once.
And I remember one time he dropped the ball at Middlesboro. He got plowed. He jumped up for it. It might have been a hazard. I remember one time he jumped up, though, and he just absolutely got his bell rung. And you're going to drop the ball every now and then. Oh, yeah.
Well, Tommy Bailey split out to the far side. Mitchell Fredericks here to the near side. The handoff goes to Matthew Taylor off left tackle. Touchdown, Redhounds. Taking it in from 11 yards out, untouched. Matthew Taylor, and Redhounds now go ahead 21-8.
And that is our big play threat, right up the middle. Can happen anytime.
He went through untouched, and
first play at Middlesboro on offense, he scampered about 35 yards right up the middle for a touchdown, and another nice run there. Saxon Okuma.
It's good.
Money.
Redhounds up now, 22-8. It's 6:38 mark of the second quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Boys,
Need to get the numbers on them guys and give them props. Back to Redhound football, and brought to you by Redhound Productions. 6:38 mark of the second quarter of play here And the Redhounds have just gone up 22-8 on a Matthew Taylor 11-yard touchdown run off the left side. I believe it's Tony Bernardo and the freshman Zach Henson over on that left side. A big hole over there, Josh.
It was a huge hole.
And he went in untouched, and that was quite impressive. Saxon Okuma, the senior, number 33, moves on the ball and kicks. He drives it deep, and it'll be fielded at 5, 10, 20. Watch out.
It's going to be up to Okuma.
And he's going to run right by him. So there's speed all over the field. And
95 yards.
this game's not over.
No.
There's a lot of football to play.
And nobody thought it was over. If you're sitting at home watching it, or if you're a fan of the stands at Corbin and you thought this was tied up, it's far from over. This is a very explosive team we're facing, and they just showed right there they know how to score in different ways too.
So here, 95 yards. He fielded it at the 5, and it's 22-14 now. And there's confusion. And now they get a man out there.
That's the long snapper.
Oh my! Well, you need him.
The long snapper forgot to go on the field.
It's a snap. It's down and
no, he ain't even gonna get it off.
So that one.
Brady
failed.
Foley came in and ended that one real
56
fast.
for the Redhounds.
Cody Harp.
Cody Harp.
Tackle by number 50.
So 6:25 mark. It's 22-14 Redhounds. Josh, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, Redhound football. We're still in the second quarter of play. We have 6:25 on the clock. LCA just returned 95 yards on the kickoff for a touchdown. The conversion attempt failed. Brady Foley getting in there along with Cody Harp, I think, made the tackle. And with that, it's 22-14 Redhounds. Mitchell Frederick and Matthew Taylor deep. And this time they bounce it down there. Josh Kopic fields it about the 18. Still on his feet, picking his way out to near the 30. That's a pretty nice return there. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Redhounds. Let's see where they mark that ball.
It's right at about the 30-yard line where the officials have marked it. Yeah, pretty good return, though, there with what he had to work with. That was more of a tomahawk kick, like I like to call Matthew Taylor, sort of chopped up to him, mishandled it, but he got about 10-15 on the return, so pretty good field position for the Redhounds starting at their own 30.
That's Roman Mitchell and Mitchell Frederick here to the near side. Foley and Taylor flanking.
And the Redhounds got him to jump.
Ty Cobb, and that'll be an easy 5 for the Redhounds. On the offsides, or the encroachment by the defense. So it'll be 1st and 5 now for the Redhounds. Redhounds to the line. Snap, Cobb, hands off. That's Matthew Taylor. And a couple of hard yards.
Yeah, not much there.
He may have got 1. 2nd and 4 for the Redhounds. Well, it is senior night. And been a good football game so far. And it's cool tonight. This football weather. It's what
Yes,
we've been
sir.
waiting on.
Yeah, I'm glad to see it.
And
That was a long, hot summer.
it sure was, because it just ended. And this is the end of the football season.
You know these guys out here in pads are glad to see this weather.
Cobb goes under center this time and leaves it with Matthew Taylor.
Nothing again.
And again, there are all kinds of penetration and very short yardage.
Good second effort right there by Taylor, but
Number 64.
he still only got about 2 yards out of that.
3rd down and 2 from the 38-yard line.
5:18, clock running. They come to the line. Josh Jewell to the near side, Fredericks and Mitchell to the far side. Handoff goes to Brady Foley.
Got some room.
And the ball's loose again. Second fumble.
That's the same way he did it last time.
Second
He was in the air and lost it.
Yeah. Well,
he had first down yardage.
Effort
easily.
is there. Always effort. And he just bad luck right there is all I can say. And nobody feels worse about it than Brady Foley, I'll assure you.
Oh, yeah, you can see the frustration.
Now it gives them the ball, 1st and 10 on the 49 of the Redhounds.
The worst thing about them aren't forced turnovers. And Brady knows that. You just hope it don't turn into a mental thing to hold them back the rest of the game.
Redhound defense moving, and there's a snap, and there's a throw, and he does complete this one.
No way. No way.
The hit.
Number 500, Grubb, laid out the receiver over there and knocked the ball loose.
2nd and 10.
They're tearing Jason up over here.
Makes you live hard. Every play, you know, you're on pins and needles with this offense from LCA. Snap. And
good pressure.
Completes it, but it's short yardage.
22 Mahan forcing the receiver out of bounds.
Bring up 3rd down now and about 5.
That was number 11, Austin Bundy, for the Eagles.
So, big play right here. Actually, it's almost 3rd and 6. There's
movement. He got back. He didn't go far enough.
That's going to be delay a game on LCA.
Well, LCA was trying to get the jump, and they thought they had it. The official said, the line judge over here said he didn't cross the line, and they waited a little long and got the delay of game penalty.
Well, you've seen the quarterback look this way. It was almost as if he didn't know what to do now that he hadn't got him to jump. And he thought he had.
He's thinking, Coach, they jumped, and I didn't get a whistle. Now what?
So it brings up 3rd and 10 now. But that's of no that's inconsequential to him because, you know, for 5 yards is nothing.
Yeah.
He works out of the shotgun, and there's the snap, and
there's Holden.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The pressure he throws, incomplete.
Yeah.
So
Brady Foley was, yeah. Hey, I tell everybody that comes around here, if you want home field advantage from refs, come right here to Corbin. Because they don't give it to anybody, whether it's us or the away team. Yeah.
They're in punt formation. 4th and 10. We're at the 4:31 mark now. It's 22-14 Redhounds. Good stand by the Redhounds there. Foley and Taylor deep. Flag.
Yeah, that's going to be an illegal substitution because they were all set and number 7 came on from the Redhound side of the ball. Yep. So that's 5 yards. And, you know, I was talking to a gentleman here from Lexington Christian about the play before. Brady Foley's getting held pretty blatantly.
Yeah.
But really didn't matter since the ball was incomplete, brought up 4th and 10 anyways. But it was right in front of the official, and he had him right here with both hands.
Yeah. Well, it proves the point that what you was saying, that no matter who's the crew, what crew it is, it seems like we get some poor officiating. And it goes both ways.
Yeah.
That ball bounces, and he does get it away. Number 17, Tommy Bailey. Yeah, they're hauling for a flag, and I think that was good play right there.
Well, I think they wanted their punter to fall down because if he falls down, he gets the penalty. You fall down right there, you get a penalty because there was contact.
Well, that ball hit the ground and bounced into his hands, so, you know, I think that's why maybe they didn't get a flag.
Anytime the punter goes down and the ball's not blocked, they're going to get the flag.
Yeah, but he's still standing.
Yeah.
So there's no flag there.
He showed his leg strength, and it cost LCA the ball.
Turned out to be a good punt.
Yeah.
Puts the Redhounds down at the, 24-yard line? Where they go to work 1st and 10.
That's what I was looking for earlier.
All right. Ty Cobb brings them up to the line. They'll go under center. They work out of the eye. He turns. And this time he's dropping back to pass, and he has
got a man,
wide
but
open.
he is getting ate
He's
up in
going
the
down.
backfield.
Well,
He didn't have the time.
he didn't have much time.
As
but
soon as he looked up, he had to turn and cover.
I tell you, Mitchell Fredericks, though, was already 10, 15 yards downfield with his hand up. He could have got rid of that ball quick.
You know, we've really not seen this year. Does Ty Cobb have the arm strength to throw that ball 35, 40 yards
I don't
and get
know.
a receiver? We've really not had a chance to see him throw a deep ball this year,
I don't know. That's a good question.
which I'm sure they wouldn't be running the play if they didn't trust they could execute it.
So he lost big yardage, 2nd and 16 from the 17 now. And hand off to Matthew Taylor, and he hurdles some would-be tacklers.
Number 26, Matthew
He's
Taylor.
down near the 25,
Down by number 25.
but it brings up third down,
Third down.
and it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 for the Redhounds. Third and 10 for the Redhounds from the 25.
Redhounds have really been shut down offensively this quarter. Just 36 yards rushing combined between Taylor and Foley. And we're going to get a flag.
So it'd be 3rd and 5, much more manageable. Encroachment against the defense. So at the 2:44 mark now. 3rd and 5. Clock starts. Big play right here.
Yeah, it'd really be nice to see the Redhounds get some offense going and punch one in here. The Eagles did defer. They're getting the ball back to start the second half. And
Timeout.
So it is a timeout for the Redhounds. We'll take the break with them at the 2:36 mark.
Now might be a
22-14, Redhounds on top. All right, we're back to action. This is Redhound football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Seems like it's been a very long first half here. We're still 2:36 left to go here in the first half, and the Redhounds up 22-14.
well, it has. We're closing in on 9 o'clock now.
Third down play. It's 3rd and 5, and Cobb throwing and intercepted.
You know, that ball wasn't catchable for either receiver. The only man that had a chance to catch
He
it was the defender that came down with it.
overthrew one and underthrew the other, but he hit the LCA defender. And so the turnover, and the Redhounds now go on defense.
Well, the Redhounds have evened up the turnover war now. 2 fumbles and an interception by the Redhounds, and 3 picks for the Redhound defense. So 3 turnovers apiece, 2:27 remaining, first half. Redhounds on top still 22-14. See if the defense can make a big stand here.
Snap. He's
Got an
got some
option.
room. And
Scout
taken down
McCamey.
by number 26, Matthew Taylor.
Scout just scampered for about 33 yards.
results in a first down for the Eagles.
Well, you've got to capitalize sometimes. And you keep letting them stay in the game, and it's dangerous.
Well, we've now had 3 picks, and if I'm not mistaken, I want to say we only capitalized on one of those.
Yeah, I think so.
The fumble, they had the fumble too, so they've had 4 turnovers. We capitalized on the fumble.
Flag.
That's going to be holding. Chop block. Yeah, block below the knees against Lexington Christian.
Against the Eagles.
I tell you, LCA, they have shot themselves in the foot several times. They are, I don't know how many penalties they have. But
They've had
several.
so many I couldn't keep up with it. I just didn't try.
They do have several.
Yeah,
9.
9.
73.
So that really,
Yeah, we were
that hurts
informed
you.
by one of the Lexington Christian gentlemen, 9 penalties for 73 yards.
Yeah, 9 penalties for 73 yards. Yeah,
That'll kill you. I mean, you can bury yourself. If anybody watches the NFL, you see the Dallas Cowboys have like the number 1 or number 2 offense in the league and have won 1 game. Why? Penalties have destroyed them.
Well, you come in and you're on the road, and you're playing a team that I think these two teams are pretty well matched against each other. And that could be the difference in the ball game quite easily.
Yeah. There's another. That's an offsides. Left tackle moved. Left tackle stood up. Number 55 sort of
The
flinched.
Redhounds are on defense. They're shifting a lot.
Yep.
They're moving a lot. And
we are receiving a lot of gifts right now. That'll make it 10 for 78 penalties for LCA. They've got 1st and 29, Dad, with under 2 minutes left in the first half now.
yeah, a ball on the 44-yard line.
Which, once we go back to their offense, they
can erase that quickly.
real fast, but
There's a snap,
good pressure. He's got room in the middle.
and he
No.
stopped.
And see, once you get back so far, you can give up 5-10 yards. What's it matter?
Good point.
You're
Yeah.
playing back deep, making sure you don't give up the deep ball, and we gave up about 2 yards there, and it ain't hurting at all.
Well, we're at the 129 mark. Do we need to take a break, Jason? We'll
Hey.
take a break, and we'll be right back with the timeout. Play back to Redhound football. 129 left now. Big second down and 28 here for LCA.
Screenplay.
Dumps it. Watch out.
And
Out
number
to the 30.
26, Matthew Taylor, comes in and makes the tackle.
Bring up a third down now. Derek Mahan on the tackle for the Redhounds.
3rd and 15.
There's a snap.
Good pressure. They
Going to take him down. Good
Got it.
defensive series by the Redhounds.
61 Grigsby in there. And number 3, Wes Tipton's the one who comes away with the sack.
So 4th and 15 now for 4th down and 18 for the Eagles. The ball's on the 33-yard line. 35 seconds, clock running.
Well, they're not in. I would imagine they're not in field goal range. That's a 50-yard field goal. I saw their kicker warming up, and he was pretty good, about 40, but
Timeout LCA. So let's take a timeout with them, and we'll be right back. We're back to action. The final 18 seconds of the first half. 4th down play and 18, and they're going for it. And he fires across there. Oh!
drops it.
Through his hands. That was a wide open play right there. That could have went for 6.
Pressure on the quarterback. Number 12, Roman Mitchell.
Roman Mitchell.
I saw him out there tonight playing a little bit of defensive end. You know, he's got a big body.
Yes, he does.
And if you watch a lot of college and NFL, you notice the ends are usually some of the most athletic-looking guys out there. They're tall. They're always real tall, and they're usually not that heavy.
Well, the Redhounds have the ball. 14 seconds on the clock here. I would just kneel it and go to the locker room.
I would get out of this half and take the 8-point lead. Christian will get the ball back to start the second half, but I would count my blessings right now and go to the locker room.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it looks like what we should see. Nope, hand it off. It's Brady.
Number 19, Brady Foley with the carry. Brought down by number 52.
He gets about 6, and that'll end the
That'll
half.
do it. So that is the end of the first half of play. And the score at the end of the first half here on senior night, 22-14, Redhounds on top. We'll break for the half, and we'll be back with the second half in a moment. All right, welcome back. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. And got a special little treat here. It's halftime. Redhounds up 22-14 on senior night here at Campbell Field. And I've got with me one of our old press box warriors right here. Steve Olson's with me. And Steve worked with us a bunch over the last couple of years. We did middle school football games, and we had a bunch of fun over the time that we did that, Steve.
We did, Randy, and I'm going to tell you what. Our family has been called to move to LaGrange, Georgia, and with heartfelt sadness, we're going to be leaving the great, and I do say great, town of Corbin, Kentucky. And I think God has given us a blessing to live here and to be involved with the folks here. And Randy, this is a super sports town, and I think it's a super great environment for kids to grow up in and families to grow up in and to be involved in the sports program. Basketball, baseball, soccer, track, you name it. This is a great town to live in, and we're really sad to go. And we just want to thank all the people in town and for all the years that we've been here and the support with the people and the friends and all. And we're really going to leave with fond memories.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. And, got us on camera, do you, Jason? It's got us on camera. You believe that? But, yeah, I'm going to miss you, buddy. There's some kids, several kids out here in red jerseys that suited up for the Redhounds tonight that you had way back when in Little League football. And my son's one of them that played for you. And, of course, Cody, when he was playing for you, he had a bad leg break. And I remember that I believe in all sincerity that you took that as hard as I did. And, I've got this opportunity. I hate to, we're saying see you later, but you're just a great guy. I think you had a positive impact on every one of them kids. And, I realize, and you know it, there's a lot of moms that had difficulty because the way you come across, the way you coach. But as a dad, I loved it. And if anybody asked me about Steve Olson, I'd have nothing but good things to say. And I mean that. You made a big impact on a lot of kids.
Yeah, thanks, Randy. I really appreciate it. And, during them times when I was coaching, I really, truly enjoyed it. And one of the things that I enjoyed about it most is you get to know the family, and you do get to know the kids. And when kids start to show improvement and you see them growing up as young men and improving in what they do, and you see it taking over their lives. And really, sports is about teaching you about life. Yeah. And you go through hardships. There's good times, and that's what you want, but you go through hardships, and you watch these kids grow from that. And then you see them like they're playing for the big Redhounds. That's the ultimate goal. Yeah. And you see these kids later on, and they talk to you and say, hey, coach, and you see them succeeding out on the field right here, and maybe, you might just a small part of that, and they think so anyway, and that makes you feel good. And, it's also kind of sad to know that time flies that fast. Yeah. But, that's the way things go. But to have somewhat of a positive impact on these kids in the short time you have them, that is a good thing. And I'm glad I've had the opportunity to do that. And, Randy, I'm going to say something, too. You have a good family. You have good kids there, and I enjoyed coaching them. And I can't emphasize enough to say that, and you're one of them. You're one of the people that I call friends. And like I said, it's going to be awful hard to leave here. And because of that, that just shows, the type of town Corbin is.
Yeah, well, listen, I really wouldn't know what more to say other than, I consider you a friend. And I can't say it enough, that I think that you had such a positive impact, Steve, on the kids. And I think you're an asset to the community. And your son, both your sons, Justin, though, still in high school. I know that's difficult for him being a sophomore and having to move with the transition with sports and friends and everything. But Justin is a great kid, and he's an athlete, and I know he'll do just fine. And buddy, I just wish you all the best.
Well, thank you very much, Randy.
Just hate that you have to go.
Yeah, we hate it too, and thank you very much for the kind words. We'll never forget you, and folks, we'll never, ever forget Corbin. It's home to us, and it'll always be in our heart.
And I'll tell you what, Steve, we did have fun up here, didn't we?
Yeah. We had so much fun up here with some of the, what would we say, more vocal and explicit fans. I mean, we had some fun up here. It was so much enjoyable, and mostly the middle school games.
Yes.
And we'd sit up here, and boy, we were the enemy, and we'd cheer for the Redhounds, and that was a no-no with some of these other fans.
I thought of you. I had an incident earlier in the year I told you about at a middle school football game where a Williamsburg fan, a lady, told me, said, sit down and shut up, old man. And I told you were the first one I thought of because I thought Steve would really appreciate that because he had seen some stuff with me.
Yeah, and that is enjoyable. That was truthfully, you know, when you have incidents like that, you know, you think about them and you look back at them and see the humor in it, and it's kind of fun. But you know, that's what builds rivalries. And
Yeah.
you know, they start in middle school and they move on to the high school, and you remember that sort of thing. And
Right.
you know, these teams, you know, they want to play each other and beat each other, and you got to love the rivalries.
Oh, yeah. Well, Steve, it's been a pleasure, buddy, talking to you. And, you know, I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you, Randy. I really appreciate the kind words, like I said, and go Hounds.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Redhounds need to make a tackle here. All the way back to the 40. All the way back to about, what, the 42-yard line, the kick return?
We have got to work on our kickoff coverage. That is.
Which we've probably not faced anybody that had, you know, the speed of a return man that we're seeing tonight. But
Yeah.
still, you're right.
We
need to
will.
do some work.
We'll
We
see
will.
some.
It'll get better.
That definitely going to show them something to work on for the playoffs. They're running the pistol now.
And goes left and still on his feet down to the 35. Nice gainer. Well, again, that was Steve Olson with me there. I'm really glad that Steve came over and got on with me for a few minutes. He and Mike Goforth and myself, we primarily did all the middle school football games there for a few years. And I can't say enough how much fun I had and how much enjoyment I got working with he and Mike. But Steve, great guy, and we will miss him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I saw him when I was heading over there to the concession stand. He said he's coming up to see you. I told him he liked that.
Down to about the 27.
They ran the pistol again. What the pistol is, it's a 3-yard drop from the center to the quarterback. He takes the snap and actually has a halfback lined up behind him. And really what it gives the Eagles a chance to do is to have a head of steam running downhill before you get to the line. A lot of teams are starting to use that. You notice we watch a ton of football. I've noticed a lot in college. Several teams that you've not seen it run before running it, but LCA is going to take a quick timeout, so we're going to take a break with them. 10:51 left in the third. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back to action. Josh?
Now in at quarterback for Lexington Christian is number 24, Clay Mossbarger. He's a wide receiver. Well, apparently what happened, Jason said it looked like you heard his hand. That's why they had to take the timeout.
Yeah.
And, you know, looks like they're going to run the Wildcat until they can get another quarterback loose or get the problem resolved with Scout McCamey, number 13, who we have seen terrorize the Redhound defense all night.
Yeah. We're down to the 10, almost to the 10-minute mark now. There's a snap. He's looking. He's going to get
Going down.
sack. Number 60 for the Redhounds on the sack.
Big number 60, Nick Howington, the junior.
And big play right there.
It's his first sack of the night. Redhounds together as defense, third sack on the night.
We've had sacks. We've had several, 3 interceptions?
3 interceptions and nice fumble recovery.
I know you have some stats over there that we hadn't got to yet.
Yeah, we'll chew into them here in a minute.
There's a snap. Handoff goes left side. And he's got a little room there.
Not
He's inside
enough.
the 30.
Yeah, first half stats for the Redhounds. Brady Foley had 80 yards rushing. Matthew Taylor 34. Foley, of course, had the 2 touchdowns. Taylor had 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Ty Cobb was 3 of 5 for 24 yards and 1 interception.
4th and 1, Josh. They're going for it.
Josh Jewell has 2 receptions for 19 yards. That's LCA's second timeout, and there's 9 minutes left in the third. We'll take the break. Be right back.
All right. We're back. This is Redhound Football brought to you by Redhound Productions. Big 4th down play, 4th and 1.
Keeps it at the Wildcat. He ain't going to get there. A couple yards short. So the Redhounds take over on downs.
Down by number 22, Jared Mankey, and short of the first down, Redhounds take over.
Yeah, back
I'm sorry, I said he got it. I was looking
you're looking at the wrong one.
I was looking at the wrong end of the chain.
Yeah. Back on those first half stats. Josh Kopic had an interception at the 9:42 mark of the first quarter. Then Mitchell Frederick had one with 2:29 remaining in the first quarter. And Coppic got another one with 8 minutes remaining in the first half. We had the fumble recovery, of course, inside the 10-yard line down there that led to the Redhounds' first touchdown of the night.
There's a snap.
I can't even see
I
the ball
didn't even
carrier.
see the ball carrier. He was swallowed up. It was number 19, Brady Foley.
He got,
Wow.
looks like about
I didn't think he got that much. He got,
three very extremely tough yards.
Got a good push.
Now, I can't emphasize enough how huge it is for us and how bad it is for LCA that they've used 2 timeouts already.
Cobb, hands off. That's Foley looking for a place to go. And nothing there. It's going to bring up third down now. Third and long now.
And that's number 54, Max Barjuka. If it's not number 16, Chad Snyder. We saw them switch uniforms earlier, and I don't know if they ever switched back or not. A little trickeration on the Eagles sideline.
I was just thinking there, I don't know if we mentioned it since we came back on air, but I was thinking about the Redhound 8th grade team headed up for the state semifinals. Got a police escort out of here.
Yep.
Cobb, incomplete.
Led Joel a little too far. Also in this game, Grigsby had a sack earlier. Tipton had a sack as well in the first half, and we just saw Howington's here on
Well, it would open up the running game a little bit if we could hit some passes.
Well, and that's exactly right, because they're not feeling threatened at all by the passing game right now, and that's all they're playing. They're playing their run defense and run blitzes, and until we can really prove ourselves, prove to the Eagles that we can move the ball in the air, they're going to basically have a lot of plays to choose from to shut us down. As you see, Taylor punted away. That one crossed the 50 and died.
45-yard line, first and 10 Redhounds.
First and 10 Eagles.
I mean, excuse me, the Eagles, first and 10 Eagles.
That rolled out so smooth.
Maybe we need to take a timeout right here, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. First and 10 for LCA.
Pressure up the middle. Got a man and he drops it.
Incomplete.
Now I want to mention back in the game now for the Eagles is number 13 scout, McCamey. He got shaken up early. Looked like he hurt his hand. He was out a few plays, and then we saw him standing back here throwing and warming up, and he's back in the game now, so it's good to see that he was okay. But if you're on the Redhound defense, you probably would have liked to see him stay on the sideline.
Yeah. Brings up second and 10 for the Eagles. He's got the protection. He's got the time, and he's
No way.
incomplete.
Yeah, overthrown by about 10 yards.
Brings up a third down now for the Eagles.
It's hard to get the pass interference flag when you overthrow somebody by that far.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard
right.
a little hooting and hollering in the stands, but when you overthrow your man that deep, you're not going to get a flag unless he was tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Well, the Redhound defense is
Redhounds
really
playing
sort
good
of locked it
defense.
down here to start the second half.
Here's a snap. Drop
Big
back.
pressure.
But he gets
He's got some
away.
room.
And he's got first
got
down
it.
yardage.
And that's the thing. We had so much pressure, but it was all up the middle. There was no contain. Everybody else was dropped back in coverage. Nobody was playing contain. And he had 10 yards, if not more, in front of him when he started running. And by the time they closed down, he was already across the first down. So another just tiny little mistakes like that can hurt you on any aspect of the game. And that's going to keep that offense out here again for another set of downs.
Hand off, and he's got some room. Gets a good gain out near the 35-yard line of the Redhounds.
Number 22, Derek Mahan on the stop for the Redhounds.
Well, you're only going to keep them at bay for so long.
Yeah.
They're going to put it in the end zone again. I would lay money on that if I were a betting man.
We've, I I don't want to say lucky because the Redhounds have made stops where they've had to make stops. But we almost have been lucky tonight to keep them to 14 as it is right now. They've had 10 penalties for 73 yards and 4 turnovers.
And incomplete.
And you can really tell that his hand's bothering him right now because he wasn't off in the first half at all. And he's missing his receivers just by a step, it seems like, every time he throws it in this second half.
Brings up a third down play now. But it is third and short. He only has 2 yards to go. Ball is on the 35-yard line of the Redhounds. And there's the handoff. And he'll have first down yardage. He's out to the 30. The Eagles mounting a drive here.
And they're running the ball to do it. This whole drive has been established on the run. The quarterback had the scamper for the first down, and the back had 2 carries combined for 11 yards over that last 3-down set, and they're rolling toward our end zone.
First and 10 from the 30. Drops back, got the time, throws, complete. Another first down for the Eagles.
And this looks more like what we saw in the first quarter.
Yeah.
The second quarter, it sort of just died off, and the Redhounds, I don't know, I don't even remember a lot what happened in the second quarter. Seems like we were on the field a lot more than the Eagles, though. And
first and 10, ball on 16 now. The Eagles driving. The Redhounds need to make a big play. Need a stop. Only up 22-14. There's
Big
some pressure, but and there's a flag.
I don't agree with that. The contact was made before he was going out of bounds, and I didn't see anything there that he tried to bring him down. But nonetheless, it's not going to hurt him a whole lot. Give me half the distance to the goal and first down. But going back again, no contain. There's no contain anywhere on the field for the Redhounds. Great pressure, wonderful pressure, right up the middle. And as soon as they come up the middle, he can flush out, and he has plenty of room to run and try to dance around our linebackers in secondary.
And he's picking up 10 yards at a lick.
Yeah.
And they're down there at the
if the
5-yard line.
If the coaches ain't seeing it, the players have got to figure it out too. Hey, we're not going to stop them doing this.
Nice play by 26, Matthew Taylor. Boy, he turned the Jets on there to get him.
He did. He was running like he had the ball.
And he brings him down.
2 on the play. Second down and goal from the
Second and goal. Lost 2 yards. Ball on the 7.
Well, the way the game is really slowed down from the first quarter, it would be huge here to hold them even to just a field goal because this game is really, the points have just been turned off ever since that kickoff return for a touchdown. Big pressure again.
Throwing.
Intercepted.
No,
oh, man.
Wow. How'd he get that? It looked like number 500 Drum.
I thought he had it.
I don't know if it went through his hands, but it's an LCA touchdown. So it's 22-20. Redhounds on top. And now what do they do? Do they go for 2 or do they try the extra point?
Oh, you go for 2, no doubt. 1 point doesn't serve a purpose in this situation.
Is that what happened? Jason says that he did intercept it, but the LCA player took it out of his hands. That conversion is good. And now we're tied up. 22-22 at the 5:20 mark of the third quarter. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the Redhounds receiving the kick. We're back. To action. The kickoff from LCA as they just scored and tied it up. And he drives it deep. Fielded down near the goal line by Taylor. Out to the 20,
wow.
15-20.
Did you see the block? Was that Mitchell Frederick?
Across the 20. I didn't catch it.
Somebody got leveled at about the 10-yard line. I believe it was Mitchell Frederick delivering the blow.
Well, it brings up first down now. The Redhounds go to work.
Wow.
5:12 on the clock. Third quarter of action. Ball on the 23-yard line. Cobb going to work out of the shotgun.
Redhounds once led this game 22-8.
Throws quickly and hits Josh Jewell over there on the right side for a short gainer. .447, clock running. 3-yard pickup on that pass play. It's now 2nd and 7. Ball on the 27-yard line. Mitchell Fredericks, Josh Jewell over here to the near side, out of the I. Handoff goes to Matthew Taylor, and he goes across the 30.
Barrels forward. He's going to be just short.
And he'll be, has the Redhounds in a 3rd and 2 situation.
Was that Taylor on the carry?
Matthew Taylor on the carry. So here we go with a big 3rd down play now. Snap, handoff. Matthew Taylor, still on his feet. Breaks tackle, watch out.
Hit the sideline.
45 down near the 40-yard line of LCA. Big run by Matthew Taylor. First down, Redhounds. Wow.
28 yards on the gain for Taylor.
He broke some tackles over there, and he was off to the races. So the ball on the LCA 40 now. 1st and 10 Redhounds.
Looking back at the first half again. Only 13 combined first downs. LCA had 7 and Corbin only had 6. That's really, that's what you're going to see a lot with a passing team, though. They're getting huge chunks of yardage every time. They don't need a lot of first downs to get down the field.
Hand off to Matthew Taylor, and this time he'll lose yardage. He's at the probably about the 39-yard line. They'll mark it. It'll be 2nd and 11 now for the Redhounds.
Well, these are now dire situations for the Redhounds because that offense looked a lot more like it did in the first half. We don't want it to happen, but if it does so happen to get in a shootout situation, this game's tied up now. You know, we've got no room for error at this point in the game with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. We need to capitalize every time we have the ball.
I don't feel good if we get behind. See what happens. As he drops back and he fires and hits Josh Jewell at the 30, and he's down near the 25, and that's a first down, Redhounds.
16-yard reception.
So big play right there, and the Redhounds are moving.
Josh Jewell now with 4 receptions for 39 yards on the evening.
2:39 mark of the 3rd quarter.
And Ty Cobb is thrown for 42. Jewell's got 39 of them.
There's a snap. Foley. And he's brought down quickly.
Yeah, he may have lost a yard because I saw his knee drag.
We're going to mark him at the 28. 2nd down play coming. .154, 2nd and 11. Cobb takes the snap, drops back, looking, getting pressure. He better do something with it. He throws now. Incomplete.
And that's a
3rd down.
I'm glad smart play. I think he put that one where he wanted to. I don't think he overthrew. I think he threw it out of there just to get rid of it.
I agree with you.
He saw his receiver and got the ball out of bounds before the sack.
So big 3rd down play now, the 3rd and long for the Redhounds.
We gained 5-6 yards here. We're in Okuma's range if we can get a couple yards, and I don't know if we would kick it this early, but the way this defense is playing right now, every point that we could get would be huge.
Out of the shotgun. Topic goes in motion. Drops back. The heat's coming. He fires.
Flag.
Incomplete. Holding.
Yep.
Holding Redhounds. So Redhounds falter.
Saxon Okuma has hit a 40-yard field goal earlier this year against North Laurel. If they were to kick it, that's what we'd be looking at right now, a 40-yard attempt.
It's declined. So, ball on what, the 27-yard line? 4th and 10.
Redhounds are going to go for it. Okuma stays on the sideline.
So a huge play right now here near the end of the third quarter.
That's where that would be right now. He gets 50 in practice.
Ty Cobb. Topic in motion. Snap. He fires.
He's got a man. Intercepted. Touchback.
Good defensive play right there by LCA. And they turn the Redhounds away. And at 1:26 of the third quarter now, the Eagles take over 1st and 10. Let's take a break here real quick, and we'll be right back. All right, back to action. Eagles now 1st and 10 from the 20. Snap. Still on his feet. And taken down at about the 36, 37-yard line.
Number 2, Mitchell Frederick makes the stop, but not before a 16-yard gain, and Lexington Christian starting to run the ball on us.
Yeah, I sense a little bit that the Redhounds, their body language, I don't like. I don't like the body language I see.
It's not as energetic as usual.
Particularly after that interception.
A lot of movement on both lines before that play.
Pass and almost intercepted.
Josh Kopic just dropped what it would have been his 3rd pick of the game.
Yeah, he almost had it. So bring up 2nd down and 10.
And boy, has his coverage been great tonight.
There's the snap. Handoff, left side. And he's got some running room. Break a tackle. And taken down by Mitchell Frederick, knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Another first down for LCA.
And we're saying Mitchell Frederick's name a lot, and that's great for Mitchell Frederick and his family, but that's not good for the Redhound defense, because what that means is they are completely we're down.
First down. Snap. He's dropping back, looking, throwing. Intercepted! Josh Copic, 40, 45. And he'll go out of bounds at the 50.
Josh Kopic's third interception.
Let's take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, the Redhounds, after Kopic's interception, Josh, his 3rd of the night, 1st and 10 from the 50. He's dropping back to pass. He's getting pressure. He's throwing. Complete.
Got him!
And, ooh. That's a bad tackle right there.
He pops up real fast.
Yeah, good. I'm glad to see that because he got bit backwards.
Well, that was a huge reaction for a 5-yard gain, but we watched Ty Cobb run away forever and finally hit his man.
So it's going to be 2nd down and about 6 for the Redhounds. 17 seconds left here and the clock running. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. 22-22 is the score. Redhounds and the Eagles, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter in a moment. We're back for the 4th quarter of action. All knotted up, Josh, at 22-22. 2nd and 5, ball on the 45 for the Redhounds, and Brady Foley with the ball, and he goes for a couple. Bring up 3rd down now for the Redhounds. Really, I thought at that time, I thought he should have bounced to the outside that time. He cut right back inside.
Yeah.
I didn't quite understand that, but I'm not going to question his running skills too much.
No.
He's usually successful.
Yeah.
3rd down and 3 now. Ball on the 43-yard line. Big play for the Redhounds. Need to convert this. Foley and Taylor will flank Ty Cobb.
Come on, guys.
Need to get this play off.
Come on.
And now they're going to have a penalty.
Timeout.
No, timeout. Okay, so we'll take the timeout with them, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and there's a handoff, and out to the 40-yard line. And that should be a first down, I think.
Yeah, he looks like he was across the 40-yard line. They're marking it right at it.
I believe that would be a first down.
That should be a first down either way.
Yeah. So the Redhounds 1st and 10 now.
So the timeout.
All right. Redhounds 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. With the 10:49 mark just underway, the final quarter. There's the handoff to Taylor, and again, nothing much.
You know what? You're saying nothing much, but they're getting 2 or 3 yards real hard almost every time. And what I like about this, we're killing the clock right now.
Well, you're right about that.
It's destroying the clock. If we get 2 or 3 yards on a couple plays and then get, if we're getting first downs, we're good.
Like you said, we are killing the clock. We are eating up some clock.
I'd much rather see us working through 3 downs, getting first downs.
And when we've got the ball, they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Snapping the handoff, and that's Taylor.
Nothing there.
Nothing. So now we're in a 3rd and long situation.
Yeah, they're going to give him 1, so that's 3rd and 7. We're nowhere near Okuma's range for a field goal.
Well, I don't think the field goal would be of much benefit to us. I think we're going to have to find the end zone because.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's been a lockdown game for quite a while now.
Yeah.
They've had the 1 touchdown this half, and that's basically been it.
Fredericks, Jewell to the near side. Foley out to the far side, and that's Kopic in motion. And it hit just as he released it.
That should have been a late hit. He was down on the ground.
Yeah,
he just got burned. That should have been a late hit. And the officials are standing there watching that. Matthew Taylor was laying on the ball, and that defender came through and dove on him while he was defenseless, as you would say.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, they're calling it incomplete.
But then they threw the flag down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's par for the course here.
Which we ain't got a lot of room to complain penalty-wise because
it goes both
Christian's
ways.
got 10 and 73 yards tonight.
It works both ways.
Everybody at home should be looking for something exciting right now.
Redhounds 4th and 6, ball on the 36.
He's going.
And Taylor in punt formation. And
told you he's going. He's going.
Going, and he's not going to get there.
Well, you had to take a chance. They are more than 60 yards away from the end zone.
Okay, LCA now with the ball as the fake punt failed, and it's 1st and 10.
That's going to be offsides. 54 over here decided to take a few steps. Another penalty. 54 was doing a little duck walk. That's got to be frustrating. I've played. We've been around it all the time. The little penalties like that, holding, you give a couple holdings a game. It happens every play. It's whether they see it or not. Jumping off sides, that's just a lack of focus.
That's obvious.
Yeah. And he's huge.
1st and 15,
big
ball
old
on
boy.
the 33. Yeah, it's not like he can hide.
Yeah.
Snap, quick pass out here, hits his man. And missed tackle. And
Saxon Okuma almost had the ball.
He almost did. He had a hand on it and almost got it away from him. And now it's 1st and 10 LCA. And 1st and 10 for, Redhounds jump.
Under 9, and you see Brady Foley getting in there, and he is mad.
And that's what you don't want right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, there's one thing in encouraging and discipline, but that right there.
He don't need to be doing that, I don't think.
That'll get you a butt whooping after the game's what that'll get you. And you don't want to fight in your own team.
No. Incomplete.
Kopic made a move trying to get his 4th pick of the game.
Yes, he did. All right, 2nd down play, 2nd and 5, ball on the 40. And the quarterback has the ball. He's got first down yardage.
That is the most unalert I believe I have ever seen a defense from anywhere to 3rd and 4th grade up. Nobody had a clue what was going on. They were just sort of standing there. I didn't catch the number who made the tackle. He sort of grabbed him, and the quarterback just sort of walked forward for like the first down.
Well, it's 1st and 10 now for the Eagles.
8:15 remaining in the game. Tie ball game. Big pressure. There was a holding, didn't get called. He throws that one in the cheerleaders.
Back to action now here. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33 for LCA. Snap. Pitch.
Cut down flags everywhere. That's got to be on LCA. I couldn't see what it was.
I don't know. We'll have to sort this out.
Probably a holding or a chop block. Complete meltdown of discipline on the LCA side. They just got another 10-yard penalty holding.
He's looking. He's got good protection.
Wes Tipton
throws it. He's.
Oh, man!
Lucky he didn't get that one intercepted.
Mitchell Frederick came sliding in, and it just dropped through his fingertips.
And it's going to bring up what? 3rd down now?
This quarterback may have nightmares about this Redhound secondary tonight, because everywhere he puts the ball, they're there ready to make a play. 3rd and really, really long.
3rd and 20. And
more pressure.
He's getting pressure, but they throw the flag.
Yeah, and Mitchell's saying, I've got the jersey, but you can't grab a jersey that high on the shoulder pads. That's horse collar.
Well, we've seen that when it should have been called, not tonight in particular.
Yeah.
But we have seen some pretty obvious plays where it should have been nothing was thrown.
We had seen it so much to where we didn't even know if it was an actual rule in high school football if they called it or not.
True. 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 20.
Yeah, they were short by about an inch.
And he'll have first down yardage.
I can't believe they handed the ball off in that situation.
So it'll be 1st and 10. And LCA now driving towards the end zone. And we're getting late in this ball game. LCA 1st and 10. Snap. Handoff. Taken down hard.
Number 60, Nick Allington.
Nick Allington on the tackle. Bring up 2nd down play. All right, the quarterback working out of the shotgun. Snap. Handoff right up the middle. Watch out. Watch out. Down inside the 5. The 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Running game on them.
All right. 1st and goal. Snap.
Flags.
What do you think?
I think the Redhounds should start wearing yellow. Been really nice to them tonight. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line after an illegal shift by the Eagles. Penalties have been the Redhounds' friend tonight. He passes. He's got a man. Intercepted!
Wes Tipton, number 3.
Intercepted by number 3.
Wes Tipton. I saw it in.
Oh, my. 5:51 left in this game, Josh, and Redhounds with the pick. And now they go to work. 1st and 10. Matthew Taylor carrying the ball, and he's out to about, what, 15?
Yeah, it looks like he got about 4 yards.
Number 64.
2nd down play, Josh.
At this point, the Redhounds, even if we don't get a scoring drive, we need to mount something to at least set up better field position for ourselves.
Yeah.
There's 5 minutes left in the game. Basically no scoring in this second half, and we're all locked up. You got to be possibly thinking about overtime now. Just don't make any mistakes.
3rd down and about 2.
This is a long field for the Redhounds. Was that Foley on the carry?
Foley, yep. Second and 2, ball 19.
Third down.
Or third down, excuse me. I made the mistake of looking at the board, the scoreboard. Well, the Redhounds picked the first down up. First and 10 now for the Redhounds.
Brady's up to 97 yards rushing on the night now for the Redhounds, leading them. Matthew Taylor's got 84. Hear the Eagles fans starting to get into it.
Ball, where are they? 21, 22-yard line, Josh?
Yeah.
Across the 25 to about the 26, 27.
Was that Cobb?
Yep. Bring up second down.
Number 34, Chad Hall.
We're inside 4 minutes now.
Second down to the line.
3:47, clock running. Redhounds come to the line. Matthew Taylor. And
He's down
40, 45, 50. Down to the 40. Down inside the 30.
He held on to the ball.
Big run by Matthew Taylor.
Covered 55 yards. Big 55-yard run by Matthew Taylor. He scampered down the sideline. He about broke away, but that defender kicked it into another
kept
gear.
him bottled up all night. I've been waiting for him to break one on the side like that.
There's Brady up the middle, and we're down to 3 minutes left in this game now. Still tied up.
It's been a heck of a football game.
Yeah, it really has.
Chad Hall from Stocks.
Was that Brady on the carry?
I believe it was.
Second down and 7 from the
Brings up second and 8 for the Redhounds. That's Foley again down close to the 20. I think he's down about the 21.
Grinding clock down.
Bring up third down now for the Redhounds.
number 19, Brady Foley gets up to number 6. And Maple.
2:19, clock running. We're all tied up 22-22. It's senior night. And the Redhounds are looking for win number 8.
It's Taylor.
Taylor. Still on his feet.
How did he get through there?
Oh my goodness, down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Redhounds.
Wow. After that 11-yard gain, Matthew Taylor is up to the 150-yard mark in rushing.
Wow.
With most of that coming in this fourth quarter on this drive.
Matthew Taylor sitting up after a short run by number 64.
He gets a couple.
Second down and goal.
He's down to about the 8. Second and goal. Clock running, 1:20. Well, this is taking it right down the wire.
I'm telling you, we're down to 1:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Taylor sort of leaps for extra yardage. They may be getting right in front of that goal post.
We go under a minute now.
Led by number 24, Clay Monster. Number
Timeout on the field.
Christian, that is LCA's last
LCA
time
takes
out.
their last time out. So Redhounds, third down and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line. 54 seconds left. Ty Cobb over center. And
He's
looking
throwing.
to throw.
He's got a man. Touchdown! He caught it! Roman Mitchell!
Touchdown.
He was playing quarterback a couple weeks ago and just caught it in the corner of the end zone.
That's exactly right.
Roman
Mitchell with the touchdown.
Number 12. Number 12.
46 seconds on the clock. And the Red
Are you kidding me? Roman Mitchell.
28-22. Huge play.
Former quarterback turned tight end. And the quarterbacks hook up for a touchdown to put the Redhounds up with 46 left on the clock.
Point lead, Okuma.
And he is money.
46 seconds left, Jason. Let's take the break, and we'll have the kick in a moment. 46 seconds left on the clock, Josh. Number 12, Roman Mitchell, catches the touchdown pass from Ty Cobb down there, and the Redhounds are up now 29-22 with 46 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, he pooches that one. They're going to be covered up fast.
Good coverage.
And nowhere to go.
Down at the the 30?
So that's what you want too. He never really had time to return it.
And we got number 3, Wes Tipton, down.
I think he's cramping. Yeah, he's cramping. He just asked Mitchell Frederick there to stretch it out for him.
It's awful cold to be cramping.
It was awful nice
Let's
that Lexington Christian trainer went out there and helped him.
We'll be right back.
41 seconds on the clock. Lexington Christian has the ball at their own 32-yard line. No timeouts. He's running. He's down at about the 50-yard line. So big gain there on first down.
Yeah, big gain.
And these fans are mad about the clock.
What? Well, they had to had to move the chains.
They lost about. They did lose about 2 seconds there. And the spike. Shaving seconds. That's a good home field clock operator. And you can say what you may. I mean, sometimes you click that thing, it don't go. I ran that clock. It's not very good.
Yeah, it's
garbage.
Antique.
Big pressure on the quarterback.
Pressure.
He better get rid of it.
He got took down hard.
Yeah, who delivered that blow?
They threw a flag.
It's probably Holden. Blocking the back against LCA.
Oh, boy. I tell you, the quarterback got took down hard.
Was that Hart or was that Howington?
56 for the Red.
Cody Hart played the big hit. Yeah, that's a block at the back. There's no way that could be roughing the passer. I don't see it.
No, that wasn't.
He was hit as he was releasing the ball.
Well, what he's listening to is WCTT.
Oh.
Probably. And they're down there, and that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Yeah, I apologize for the sniffing and noise making all night.
23 seconds. Are we on pause?
Take him down inbound. He's inbounds. No.
Oh. Clock's running all the way down.
Yeah, that clock is horrible. I have to agree. You don't like to see people get cheated.
No.
And they lost every bit of 2 seconds on that play, but I thought he was taken down in bounds. Looked like his butt landed squarely inside the line.
Yeah. Well, don't you find it interesting, though, that we're in front of the visitors and they all look towards us? Have you noticed that?
Maybe they think we're running the scoreboard
Because I
over
look
here.
down there sometimes and I see them looking at us.
They gave them 4 seconds.
As if they think that we're running the clock.
Them 4 seconds, they got 2 on that one, and they probably deserved 2 or 3 earlier.
Right.
So I won't complain about that.
That's the official's job, though, to...
Yeah, that's not on the... I mean, the operator's one thing,
He should be trying, but the official should be on top of that.
He's got time. He's going to run it, and they don't have any timeouts. That clock is going to run.
Yeah,
and there's no timeouts. That might end the game.
Flag.
I don't. What's the flag going to be? Illegal motion. So they'll set the clock back at 2 seconds. There should be 2 seconds on the clock.
So this will be the last play of the game.
Well, they got to put time on the clock, and they're going to run it with the officials. Now what you got to hope here is that the official gets out of the way. They got it off.
Snap.
He's going down.
Yes.
Redhounds win. 29-22. The Redhounds have beat the defending Class A state champion Lexington Christian Eagles. I believe this is the last time we play them for a while. Redhounds go up 4-2 against the Eagles. What's your take on the game, Dad?
Big win for the Redhounds, because the thing is, this keeps us from having to travel.
Yep.
And so that's huge. And
Yep. Overall,
I think the Redhounds showed a lot of resilience. Great game.
Yeah, this game was, I thought it was pretty sloppy, but they did show a lot of resilience to come through and get the win. They did what they had to do to win it and came through huge, and I'm real glad to stay in this press box for the rest of the year. And hopefully the next time we leave, we go to Louisville.
Jason will bring his heater, and we'll be A-okay.
Yeah, we're not going to get rained on or snow. And correction, it's Bowling Green, not Louisville.
Yeah, Bowling Green. So the final score, 29-22, Redhounds over the Eagles on senior night from Campbell Field. For Josh and for Jason, I'm Randy, and this has been Redhound Football.